We will now explain the emergency equipment. Oxygen masks will drop down when necessary.
Hey guys, so we're on board the flight now and I got a window seat. For the sake of filming the takeoff, I hope I can get it before it's nighttime. So this is a seat, I think it's pretty spacious and we've got some leg room. Place our legs here and let's look at the amenities that we get. Headphones, pair of slippers, blanket, pillow. So let's get comfy. Hello foodies! So we have just taken off after a long wait. There were lots of planes queuing on our terminal for takeoff. So we've just been served with the menu. So let's see what we're gonna have for dinner. Wine, alcohol, coffee, beer. Okay, Japanese cuisine, international. Oh, this looks interesting. It seems that it's prepared by a chef from a specific restaurant. Main plate, braised beef in red wine sauce. Alright, so the Japanese cuisine is pretty standard meal, whereas the Western, though that looks interesting, is prepared by a chef from his own restaurant in Kyoto, and there's braised beef involved. Just ordered the Western set, pretty excited. So we're gonna see what this decorated chef can make for an in-flight meal. So moving on. They actually served us with some of these appetizers before your main meal, and this here is an interesting prawn salad with an olive on top. So I'm gonna just try and cook some of this. There we go. Oh, refreshingly sour. Prawn surprisingly is juicy, and it still has a little bit of prawn sweetness to it. Pretty nice appetizer. My favorite's been served. Plum wine. Plum wine with soda is just so good. Since they served me with plum wine, I can't possibly go without some nuts, right? Is that greedy? It's not greedy, is it? Perfect match. So Quet just got served with her Japanese set, which looks nothing short of impressive. And I just got my Western set appetizer, which looks good, but way off compared to what Quet had. Just look at what Quet had. Okay, in comparison, look at what I got. Look at what I got. Oh yes, thank you. Yep. Oh, and a assortment of bread. Oh yes, please. This is olive oil. Oh yes, thank you. With olive oil. Okay, that looks the presentation so much better. Let's take a look at what I got here. Okay, pretty excited. So let's see. We have got some steamed chicken with balsamic sauce. Look at this chicken breast. It looks pretty tender. And next up, we have got some rice cake wraps. I believe it is seafood and pickled turnip rolled with rice paper. Interesting. And then we've got 2 pieces of bread. Oh, this one is soft. It's a bit tougher. So basically we have got a baguette and this they call a carrot bread. but I can certainly see where they got the name from. So we've got some salt, some pepper, I believe this goes with the beef, some butter to go with the bread, and a bottle of olive oil. Oh, take a look at this, guys. I think it's a paper that tells you who the chef is and his Western cuisine by this restaurant Yonimura at Kyoto. Interesting man, so I know this man prepared my meals. I'm gonna get a bit of this chicken here with that sauce. Oh, chicken breast is surprisingly tender. It's got a nice juiciness and the balsamic. The sauce has this nice refreshing sourness. Alright, next up, I'm gonna try a wrap. It says a seafood wrap, but I don't quite know what this is. I think it's some sort of I'm guessing it's scallop. Feels like scallop. With I think a bit of prawn maybe and some pickled vegetables. So let's just go and then it's laid on top of some. Oh no, that's just cucumber. Just put it up. Oh, this is zucchini. It's not a cucumber, it's a roasted zucchini. Okay, so I'm guessing it's for us to dip into this sauce. Oops, drop the zucchini. Oops. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I just failed to pick this up. Alright, here we go. Wow, I still don't know what that meat is. I'm guessing scallop, but that flavor layering. Oh, they're very refreshing bite. It's like you get a ton of textures. You get the softness from what I presume to be scallop, the thin skin of the rice wrap, and then the crunchy pickled vegetable brings in the sourness and the sweetness from the sauce. Man. Okay, next course. A bit of this baguette bread. Oh, it's got a nice fragrance because I only have one hand. So I'm gonna take a while to get this butter onto the bread. Oh, the butter is tough. Still very cold. Onto the bread. That will do. Baguette. Nice crunchy skin. Slightly chewy. Butter. Salty. Creamy. Pretty good. I'm gonna try a bit of this olive oil. And it's alright. Let's try this carrot bread. It's soft, fluffy, a little bit dry, but it's got a weird flavor to it. Sort of like a carrot, but pretty artificial. It's okay. So that concludes my appetizer. So we're gonna wait for the main course.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, unfortunately Quet isn't feeling too well on this flight, but fortunately for me, so I get to also eat her part of the appetizer. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna enjoy myself. Let's start off with the beef. Oh, this beef is pretty fatty. You're gonna get a bit of that burdock all in. I think we need to have a evenly layered and flavored beef. There we go. Soft, a little bit chewy, but very flavorful. Savory, a little bit sweet. That burdock gives a nice refreshing crunch to it. I believe this is some form of fish cake. Oh, it's not fish cake. It's a mochi. But a flavorless mochi. Texture is like mochi, I don't know if it is a mochi. Flavorless though. I believe this is a beancurd rolled into a ball. Oh, juicy, refreshing. That beancurd flavor oozes out from the mouth. Man, Ian, well done. This appetizer course. Oh, the western was good. This is better. this is the seafood type of salad. It's sea bream with octopus. There's some assorted vegetables and some plum sauce. Gonna just grab a bit of everything, I guess. Oh, seaweed has nice firm texture. Octopus is chewy. But I think the plum sauce is a little bit too sour. It doesn't quite gel very well. It's a little bit acidic. It just kicks you in the throat. On to our last appetizer. I mean, this is so beautiful. I don't know how to eat this, man. Just look at this. Are you made in heaven? First up, some eggy thing. I forgot what it was, so I'm gonna just eat it now because I'm too lazy to look at the menu. Oh. I think it's egg custard on the top and on the bottom, and the middle is foie gras. Oh, it's sweet, it's custardy. It's very similar to the type of tamago that you get from the high-end sushi restaurants, the Michelin star ones. Oh, very thick-like. Okay, next up, let's try this. I think this is duck breast. It's just a smoked duck breast or something. Looks a little bit dry. Oh, it's not dry at all. Oh, mildly smoky. The duck itself has a nice tender, firm flesh, but that fat, that side of fat, oh, it oozes flavor. My god, that's really good. That's really good duck. Just a piece of vegetable. Gonna just have this vegetable. Oh, crunchy vegetables. It's got this little bit of wasabi in it. Adds that little bit of kick. Oh, this is good. I don't know what this is. I think it's some sort of a potato. No, definitely not a potato. Oh, it's nice. It's crunchy. It's got a good balance between sweetness and sourness. Oh man, it's good. Second last on the plate, crab sushi. I think this is the least appetizing of the lot. I'm sorry guys, but the rice looks a little bit dry. And lastly, the most beautiful dish that you can find on this plate. It's clam together with flying fish roll. I just swipe it into my mouth because it's just gonna fall all over the place. Interesting flavor. Lots of roll, it just goes in your mouth. It's a little bit sour, refreshing. Not the best, surprisingly, out of all this, but definitely the most nice looking one. So that's quite an appetizer, and I finished all of it for her. So we're now moving on to the main course. Okay guys, my main course has been served. It's braised beef in wine sauce together with some vegetables, and I believe this is some sort of mashed potato. Let's have a bit of that sauce first. Oh, sauce is good. It's got this nice savory flavor. It's got this mild sweetness, fruity intense flavor. Let's have a bit of that vegetable deep in that sauce. Vegetable is crunchy with this sauce. It's got a very nice sweet and salty flavor to it. Oh, and the beef. Oh my god, the beef. It's really, really soft. Take a look at this, guys. This beef. Look at how soft it is. It must have been braised for so long. I believe if you don't even need a knife to cut it, there's just, oh, look at this. Oh, it just falls apart. Oh, oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. Oh, beef is so tender. And you can taste, as it breaks apart, you could taste that fat in between the layers. It just oozes out slowly. Paired with that wine sauce. Oh, this is the most tender beef I've ever had on a plate. Man. So let's try the potato. Oh, it's got a nice firm texture. Still relatively soft. Oh, it's got a nice layering to it. Oh, I think this is gonna be a nice one. Oh, stressed potato. We're gonna put a bit of stuff on to make it more flavorful. It's quite tasteless. I'm gonna salt bay it. I'm gonna try that potato again. Much better. Still pretty normal potato though. Beef is just so much better. Again, Fred isn't feeling very well, so she only half ate her meal. So I'm gonna get to review her meal as well, the Japanese set. Let's start with the tofu looking thing on the side here. Oh, it's got an interesting flavor. Nice oily fragrance, really eggy. The texture is very unique though. It's more like a mix between a tofu and a mochi. Very good. Some vegetables. It's fine. Okay. Start of the show. Some fish. I believe this is, I'm guessing codfish. This looks suspiciously dry though. Anyway. It's tough, it's dry, definitely overcooked. It's got a stinky fishy smell to it as well. Oh. Much better. Gotta try a bit of that rice. Very good. Plump, fluffy, not dry, individually grained. Interesting. There's this mixed vegetable that I'm going to try as well on the side. It's got a nice flavor. The vegetable is crunchy, it's savory, the minced pork is pretty nice. Some sort of pickles. Oh, sour has got a bit of bitterness in it. It's very crunchy. Oh, I can already tell this is going to be super sour. Oh, this onion is nice. Oh, it's not sour at all. Slightly sour, sweet. That's a nice pickle. Soup. Very normal soup. Not much of a flavor. So all in all, I think the Western set is just way more flavorful than the Japanese set. It's actually pretty good, everything all together. Aside from the fish, I think they messed up a bit there on that fish. It was too tough and dry. Alright guys, so we're done with main course and dessert is being served. We got an assortment of cheese with bread and I believe this is a prune and a chestnut Mont Blanc. Let's start with the good stuff first, which is the Mont Blanc. Okay, that's a mouthful. Creamy, nice texture. There's a sourness within. I think it's some sort of plum sauce and the chestnut paste on top. There's this nice mild sweetness that is very chestnutty. All pretty decent. Okay, moving on to the cheese. Alright, over here we've got some, I think she mentioned this is goat cheese. This is, I don't know, some kind of yellow cheese. This is some kind of yellow cheese. That's prune. That's bread. So I've already cut out a little bit of everything. So let's start off with this piece right here. So we're gonna put it on top here. Nice looking bread here. So we're gonna take a quick bite. Oh, it's salty. Oh, yeah. It's got a really pungent flavor. Oh, it's so salty. Nope. Moving on. The yellow piece here. This is milder. Oh, there it is pungent. Oh. Last piece, the orange looking one. Oh, it's so salty. relatively pungent. Probably the best thing on this dish. Wow. Much better. So guys, that concludes our review for ANA Business Class meal service for dinner. It has been pleasant. The meal in general was pretty good. In fact, I think the entire food experience and the flavors, I think ANA probably did it best out of the other airlines that I fly. The highlight of today is definitely the appetizers for both the Japanese and the Western sets, as well as that braised beef from the Western set. That was awesome. It was amazing. So gonna take a quick shut-eye. See you guys back in KL. So ANA, they were so nice. It is actually our first business class flight with ANA. And what they did was, they actually gifted us with a sort of like customized fruit platter over here. My god! I mean, I know it's just a fruit platter, but it's so... I believe they must have taken the time to actually write that chocolate wording on. Yeah, so it says congratulations on your first business class.
And that's a 2-star.
And 2 stars. And they also gave us 2 of these very cute certificate of graduation at their business class boarding certificate with our names and our seats and where we are flying from and the date itself. And they say thank you very much for your boarding. How is your first business class? We hope to see you in another ANA flight soon. Truly, thank you very much, ANA. That was an awesome experience. Bye.